setting?
Yeah, I thought it was neat. It was a nice environment, had a great crowd. The band did a great job. Nice intimate setting, something different, and really for these type of events at this time of year, I think it was great, and something I wish we would have thought of sooner for games on grass and things. And we really enjoyed being out here. I think we got a lot accomplished. A chance to see some young players play in this type of environment under the lights, and again, a great learning environment for another practice/scrimmage. And I think we got better.
Do you think you do more spring games here?
I haven't given that. No, I wouldn't mind it if it was brought up. Again, this is a soccer game field, and I want to be respectful for that. I appreciate the cooperation that we have with it, but that would be more of an administration decision than mine.
Hey, Lance, Jalen looked pretty good out there throwing some balls.
Yeah, we had some reps yesterday, got him some more today. He keeps, he's been throwing all spring, and for him to get out in front of people, I'm sure, I think, makes a lot of people a little less, I don't know, speculation of things. He's throwing it deep, throwing it all over. He's got a great attitude, and it's great to see him and Quentin hook up again.
I know you said you wanted to be sharp and avoid turnovers and avoid injury. How do you feel like you did in all those aspects?
Yeah, we had 2 turnovers. I think they're late, in that other part, probably it's too many, probably. But all in all, a heck of a play by Jalen Dye. Strip the ball. I thought we were a lot cleaner than we were last week. And I thought, that part of the execution was good. I thought defensively we were very aggressive and played downhill. I think we're playing physical. So all in all, we're playing a lot of people. So, some of the fluidness of what you want it to be doesn't always end up to be as clean as you want. But as you see, we're still motioning and shifting and doing a lot, putting a lot on everybody. If you're going to be out on the field, you got to know what's going on.
Is it a no-brainer for these guys to be as competitive as they look tonight? I mean, are you at that point?
Yeah, I would like to think so. I think that's kind of what we've been trying to work for in this program a long time. I think we, as one of you asked a few weeks ago or something about, wanting to be physical all the time. I think that's something that we're instilling. I think some of the things drill-wise we've done defensively have helped us with that mentality each and every day.
This is the last time we'll talk to you, I think, this spring. Just overall, what do you feel like you guys accomplished this spring? I know you have 2 more practices, but...
Well, again, offensively, there's much with, a new coordinator, new line coach, so there's just things that each and every day we're getting there. I think we're finding some answers up front with the, departures that we've had and finding the movable pieces. I think we've been able to find depth in the backfield. Unfortunately, Savion Morrison just hasn't been as healthy as we had hoped, but I think everybody saw again tonight, Harry Stewart's got a future in front of him. He can help this football team. Our depth at receiver continues to be very strong, so we're happy there. I think on the defensive side, I think all our linebackers are playing more downhill than ever before. I like, we mentioned Jalen Dye, Devin Dye shows, I was talking to Matt Gildersleeve there behind the huddle. He shows some flashes of playing a little bit like Kenny Logan, a little bit physicality-wise downhill, and so we like that. The 2 starting corners didn't play much, but I like where the younger corners are developing to give us some other, pieces for different packages.
Any surprise leaders emerge? You got great seniors, great leadership already, but anybody surprise you in that way?
I don't know about a surprise because we've asked them to step up. Is Cornell Wheeler. Cole Petrus as a defensive end is just a guy that has some of those natural leadership abilities. For us, sometimes the leadership is also, maybe you're not the most vocal or whatever, but I think some of the guys that we maybe tried to force feed into leadership, we probably had more conversations about be the best you that you can be, and then be the best follower that there is of the group, and not if it's not their natural thing to do. And but I think we've been able to cultivate some other guys.
Lance, what have you seen from the kicking game?
I think in the last few practices, and we've been outside on a more regular basis, I've seen us get a little more consistent. I don't know if you've noticed, but it's been a little windy around here like the few days, so that's challenging. But Charlie's done a really nice job here, and it's pretty close in really percentages. Tabor Allen has been more consistent than he's ever been in the field goal area. And then Owen's got the strongest leg of the group, and he's found his rhythm a little bit better here in the last couple of practices. Our punting game still, continues to get better. Last year, I don't think we had a punt return last year on us. So, and that goes to scheme and punting as well. And again, hopefully we can repeat some of those things.
First spring practice season, you're coming off a whirlwind. Do you think it made the guys any more confident this week?
Yeah, it does. I think the overall confidence is as good as it's been. Probably retention and a lot of things has helped us as well based on these last 2 years of December practices. But I do think this group is understanding even maybe more than we did at the beginning of spring of we still have to go out each and every day and work hard, and the target's going to be a little bit different than it ever has been before for these guys in their college career.
You talked about leadership. What have you seen from Bryce this spring? He seems to be a lot more vocal.
Yeah, he's kind of grown into some roles of being more confident, and part of that's through repetition of playing. He understands. He's probably been in the room, in the building longer than anybody else, and he's really embraced that, and that's neat. And I think all those guys have connected well with Daryl Leipold, and they have gelled well with his teaching style. But again, to try to lead that group in a way to play well but play physical, Bryce has done. It's kind of neat to see because Bryce Cable do over 2 years ago or whatever is definitely, and that's part of the process of watching guys grow up as they go through their careers.
How impressive are with Marshall tonight and also throughout the week?
Oh, Isaiah again is, and if you watch him, good or bad, he just his body language doesn't change. Extremely coachable. Watching him, we're a pretty wordy offense, and for him to be able to process, get it all out to everyone else, you're still getting guys lined up, and these are all bonus practices and days in the program for a guy who entered early, and it's going to be great to see, when we get back out here in August, to watch, how much more that pays off in his growth. But yeah, he's everything we wanted him to be.
Anything else for Coach? Thanks.